Level 1. Fun and harmless theories. The warm-up round. Steve Harrington survives everything because he's literally the chosen babysitter. Fans started noticing a pattern. Steve gets hit, clawed, nearly eaten, beaten, concussed, dragged through alternate dimensions, yet he walks it off like he's in a shampoo commercial. The theory says the universe itself protects Steve because without him, half the characters would be dead by the end of Season 2. Then there's the comedic fan favorite. Murray Bauman is a secret ex-CIA super spy. Sure, he looks like a paranoid conspiracy theorist with a permanent hangover, but he breaks into government facilities, decodes Russian transmissions on tape, knows kung fu, he swears he picked up somewhere, and flies a helicopter under pressure. Fans argue Murray is pretending to be eccentric so he can operate off the grid. And of course, the most adorable theory of all, Dustin is the future inventor of Cerebro IRL. Fans believe his creative inventions foreshadow him becoming a genius scientist, maybe even the one who finds a permanent way to close the Upside Down. Harmless? Yes. Silly? A bit. But these theories remind us of the heart of Stranger Things, found family, nostalgia, and characters we genuinely want to see win. Level 2. The dark character transformation theories. This is where things start getting heavy. Stranger Things has always been a coming-of-age story wrapped in supernatural horror, but Season 5 theories suggest some characters may undergo transformations so dark they could redefine the entire tone of the final season. The biggest one? Will Byers becomes the next vessel. Fans believe Will won't just play a role, he is the role. Ever since Season 1, the Mind Flayer marked him. The shivers, the visions, the hive mind echoes, the sketch-like memories, none of it fully went away. Season 4 sealed it when Will felt Vecna's presence the moment he returned. The theory argues Season 5 will show Will slowly losing control of his emotions, identity, and abilities, turning him into a psychic conduit that Vecna uses to communicate across realities. Then there's the Mike Wheeler theory, the idea that Mike is more important than we realize. Some fans believe Mike is the emotional activation key for Will and Eleven. When Mike speaks belief into someone, their powers spike. He's not superhuman. He's the emotional constant that ties the group together. Season 5 may push him to the emotional breaking point to unlock something catastrophic. Finally, Max Mayfield. The theory, Vecna didn't take her body, he's keeping her soul. The coma isn't medical, it's metaphysical. Her consciousness may become the bargaining chip in the final confrontation. These aren't just character arcs. These are transformations, and they'll shape the endgame. Level 3. The Monster Evolution Theories. If Levels 1 and 2 deal with clues and character arcs, Level 3 is where the monsters stop being monsters and start becoming mythology. Fans believe the creatures we've seen so far, the Demogorgon, the Mind Flayer, even Vecna, are not the final form. Season 5 might reveal what they truly were all along. Theory 1. The Mind Flayer isn't a creature, it's a cosmic parasite. Fans noticed something in Season 4, the Mind Flayer didn't attack Vecna when Henry encountered the particle cloud, it merged with him. This suggests the Flayer isn't a monster, but a hive consciousness looking for hosts, amplifying their power while feeding on their emotions. Vecna wasn't leading it, he was the perfect body for it. Season 5 may reveal the Mind Flayer has no shape, it becomes whatever its host dreams of. Which leads to Theory 2, the Upside Down is not a dimension, it's a memory. In Season 4, when Nancy finds her house frozen in time, exactly the date Will disappeared, fans realize something. The Upside Down isn't parallel. It's paused, stuck in the moment the Mind Flayer first connected to Will. Meaning the monsters aren't born there, they're generated from the emotional energy trapped in that frozen memory. And then there's the biggest twist. Theory 3, Vecna didn't create the monsters created Vecna. Fans argue the parasite chose Henry because he was already broken. It used his trauma to shape the world, essentially building an army out of his darkest thoughts. If this theory is true, Season 5 won't just show new monsters. It'll reveal what the Upside Down really wants. Level 4. The Hawkins Conspiracy Theories. This is the level where fans argue that the monsters were never the biggest threat, the people were. And Season 5 might finally expose the truth behind Hawkins National Laboratory and the organizations above it. Theory 1. The US government knew about the Upside Down long before 11 opened the gate. In Season 1, Brenner claims the gate was an accident. But fans noticed something suspicious. The lab already had containment protocols before the breach. Military officers arrived within minutes, and the lab's lower levels were built like a bunker, not a research facility. This suggests the government had been researching dimensional tiers for decades, possibly since the 1950s MK Ultra era, and 11 was simply their first successful weapon, not their first attempt. Theory 2. Hawkins wasn't chosen randomly. It was built on top of a rift. Fans point to strange patterns, the magnetic anomalies in Season 3, the unnatural weather in local reports, the Mind Flayer only manifesting near Hawkins. This theory claims the town itself sits on a thin spot between worlds, like a naturally unstable cosmic fault line. Hawkins' lab wasn't built near the gate formed because of Hawkins. Theory 3. The government covered up multiple upside-down breaches for decades. Newspapers in Seasons 1 to 3 mentioned disappearances dating back to the 1940s, strange animal mutation, unexplained power outages, local legends about creatures in the wood. Fans now believe these were early leaks, minor openings into the dimension that the government quietly erased from the public record. 11's breach was just the first time it became uncontrollable. What Season 5 might reveal. The final season could bring a massive twist, that the upside-down invasion was only possible because the US government tampered with forces they never understood. Vecna may not be the main villain, he might just be the consequence. Level 5. The character death theories. Season 5 is the final battle, and fans believe the show is already preparing us for devastating losses. These theories aren't just guesses, they're built from foreshadowing, parallels, and the Duffer's own hints that not everyone will make it. Theory 1. Will Byers sacrifices himself to destroy Vecna. This is the most widespread belief. Fans point out, Will was the first victim of the Upside Down. He still has a psychic connection to Vecna. The Mind Flayer's shadow inside him never fully left. In Season 4, Will says he can still feel Vecna, meaning the link works both ways. Many fans believe Will's life force may be the key to destroying Vecna permanently. His character arc began with him being taken, so it may end with him choosing to go. Theory 2. Steve Harrington dies saving the kids. The Duffers have repeatedly hinted Steve's arc is heading toward completion. Fans noticed, he keeps talking about wanting a family. He's gotten a near-death moment every season. Season 4 framed him as the emotional protector of the group. Many believe he'll die in a heroic moment that mirrors Eddie's sacrifice, but on a much larger scale. Theory 3. 11 doesn't survive the final battle. Her powers weaken after every major fight. She bleeds more. Her body takes longer to recover, and Season 4 showed her struggling to even maintain her abilities. Fans think that Vecna, her mirror, her opposite, might require a life for a world exchange to defeat. 11 may have to close the Upside Down from inside, sealing herself in another dimension forever. Theory 4. Hopper's story is foreshadowing a final sacrifice. His entire arc is built around losing a daughter, then finding a new one, then dying for her, then coming back. Fans suspect the only true ending for Hopper is giving his life one last time, but for the whole world, not just 11. What Season 5 might reveal. Not all of these deaths will happen, but some will. The Duffers said they want the finale to feel like Return of the King, and no version of a Tolkien-style ending arrives without heartbreaking loss. Level 6. The Vecna Origin Twist Theories. At this level, fans argue that Vecna isn't just the villain of Seasons 4 and 5, he's the origin point for every supernatural event in the entire series. These theories don't just expand the lore, they rewrite it. Theory 1. Vecna created the Mind Flayer, not the other way around. Season 4 flipped everything. When 11 enters Henry's memories, we see the Mind Flayer wasn't a creature Henry discovered. It was a formless, swirling particle cloud. Henry reaches into it and shapes it into the spider-like being. Fans believe Henry didn't find a monster, he found raw cosmic power, a primordial hive mind that he molded into his own image. Meaning, Vecna is the architect. The Mind Flayer is the weapon. This reverses everything we thought we knew. Theory 2. The Upside Down is frozen in time because Vecna froze it. The biggest mystery in the show? Why is the Upside Down permanently stuck on November 6, 1983, the day Will disappeared? Fans propose that Henry Vecna froze the dimension at that moment because it was the first time someone Will accidentally bridged both worlds. He needed a static copy of Hawkins to manipulate. A frozen world makes it easier to spy on, track, and recreate memories. This implies the landscape of the Upside Down is not natural, it's designed. Theory 3. Vecna's powers come from something older than Hawkins' lab, something alien. While 11 was created through human experimentation, Henry Creel's abilities were already present as a child. Fans believe he might have been born with interdimensional sensitivity, exposed to a cosmic rift long before the show began, or subconsciously influenced by the particle entity he later formed into the Mind Flayer, meaning Henry may have been chosen, not created. Theory 4. Vecna wanted Eleven to send him to the Upside Down. Season 4 shows Eleven blasting Henry through a rift. But look closely. Henry smiles as he dissolves. He reaches toward the portal. The Upside Down immediately reacts to him on arrival. This suggests he wasn't defeated, he was reborn, like a fallen angel entering hell and claiming the throne. What Season 5 might reveal. Fans believe we'll finally see the true origin of both the Upside Down and Vecna, and the twist may be that Hawkins' lab didn't create the monster. They accidentally summoned the person destined to rule it. Level 7. The Apocalypse Endgame Theories. At the top of the hierarchy are the theories that say Stranger Things won't end with a battle, it will end with a collapse of reality itself. These aren't just predictions, they're built from Season 4's finale, the Duffers' interviews, and imagery hidden since Season 1. Theory 1. The Upside Down overlays the real world permanently. At the end of Season 4 we see it. Ash falling like snow, dead vegetation spreading, gates tearing Hawkins apart. Fans now argue the invasion isn't Vecna crossing over, it's both worlds merging. The Upside Down is essentially a mirror universe stuck in time, and if it overlays Hawkins completely, time, space, and physics will fracture. The final season may show the town slowly decaying as two realities occupy the same location. This would make Hawkins ground zero for an extinction-level event. Theory 2. Vecna wants to rewrite reality into his own design. Vecna's monologue hinted that he doesn't just want to destroy Hawkins, he wants to reshape it. I will remake this world. Everything will be beautiful once more. Fans believe Vecna intends to impose his version of order, a world built like the Upside Down, where his hive mind controls everything. Not destruction, but redesign. Theory 3. Eleven and Vecna are two cosmic forces destined to collide. This theory claims Eleven isn't just a superpowered kid, she's the only being capable of countering a multiversal entity like Vecna. Their powers mirror each other too perfectly to be coincidence. Telekinesis, psychic projection, dimensional perception, emotional amplification. Fans see them as a cosmic balance, light versus shadow, creation versus corruption. Season 5 may reveal that only one can survive, or neither. Theory 4. The final battle destroys Hawkins forever. The Duffers confirmed it in interviews. Season 5 returns to the tone of Season 1, but bigger than anything we've ever done. Fans think Hawkins will be wiped from the map, entirely, either by a government scorched earth response, a dimensional implosion, or Eleven using her powers one last time in a catastrophic, world-saving blast. Some think Hawkins becomes uninhabitable, a permanent scar between worlds, fenced off by the government. Theory 5. Time travel is the key to the ending. Clocks, flashbacks, time distortions. Vecna controlling memories. Brenner studying dimensional physics. Fans believe the finale might involve resetting the timeline, erasing the Upside Down, undoing Vecna's ascent, or rescuing characters by revisiting key past events, Will's disappearance, Henry's childhood, Eleven's first breach. This is the boldest theory, but the Duffers have said Season 5 is full circle, implying a return to the beginning, literally. What Season 5's endgame might reveal. The final season may conclude not with the world saved, but with a world permanently changed, shaped by trauma, sacrifice, and forces far older than Hawkins' lab ever imagined. This isn't just the end of a show, it's the end of a dimension-spanning war that began with a single missing boy. And that's just scratching the surface. If these theories are even halfway true, Season 5 isn't just an ending, it's a detonation. And when the first episode drops, everything we think we know about Stranger Things is going to flip upside down, literally. If you want to be here when the truth hits, make sure you subscribe. This next chapter is about to get unreal.